Hello, intuitive friends, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second degree Reiki practitioner as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, just take a look down below in the description box. Let's make sure you guys can hear me. Testing 1, 2, 3. Okay, yeah, you guys can hear me. All right, intuitive friends, if you're watching this after the live stream and you would like to take part in a free mini 5-minute mini reading, then feel free to number one, subscribe to the channel, turn on your notification bell and all notification alerts. So when I do a live stream, you are notified and alerted so that you can come and join. And as soon as you get the notification, just make sure you come directly to the chat so that I can add you to the list. That being said, for those of you who are my subscribers, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by, for all the love, the thumbs up, and all that amazing support. I greatly appreciate it. Now, if you already received a free reading Tuesday, September 23rd, or Wednesday, September 24th, then I'm not adding you to the list, okay? So just keep that in mind, that if you already participated, I will not be adding you on the list. However, if you may have missed your turn in any of those days, then of course I'll add you to the list today because you haven't received a free mini reading, okay? So of course, my mini readings are 5 minutes and 5 minutes only. If you would like to extend your reading, you're more than welcome to give either a super thanks, a super sticker, or a super chat. Okay. Either one of those three works fine. That's not a problem, whichever one you want to pick. The point of that is when you do select a super, then I will be adding more time to your reading, more depth to your reading, and more decks to your reading. Okay, so it's going to take a little bit longer, but you're going to get more in-depth messages. That being said, let's see, what else do I need to remind all of you about? Oh, the series of what you don't see coming, the unexpected messages, the next 3 months. That's already in the playlist under the bonus messages. So if you want to take a look at that, it's already available for you to watch. Of course, it's still rolling out, but the majority of the zodiac signs are there. Okay. Couple readings for September are already there. Of course, they've been there for the whole month of September, as well as the singles. Pick a card. Okay. I have to work on the couples, singles, and the monthly readings, obviously, this for October. But that's coming in a couple of days. Okay, so that's going to be coming right on in a few. All right. That being said, I think I took care of all the things that are pretty much giving you an update. And of course, please feel free to always check the community post for up-to-the-minute news. Okay. That being said, let me go and see what's going on here. Who's here? Who wants to say hi? Oh, look at all this beautiful love here. Thank you so much, intuitive friends, for your thumbs up. I greatly appreciate it. All right, let's take a look. Let's review first. Let's review the important elements here, okay, that we need to review before I jump into the reading, okay? So first and foremost, this is a free live for new or current subscribers. The only question that I'll be focusing on is what is potentially unfolding for you right now at this moment in time that your guides want to share with you, okay? Please remember that these messages are for entertainment use only. And super thanks, super stickers, or super chats will be given extra time, as well as more in-depth messages. Remember that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. My credentials are down below in the description box as well as in the chat, so feel free to take a look at that. The 5 important guidelines that I want to review is number 1, please read the legal disclaimer. even though I will be reading it shortly. Number 2, I will call you in the order you've appeared on the chat. So the way that the order that you appear in the chat is the order that I'm going to be adding you to the list if you have not already received a free message on Tuesday, September 23rd, or Wednesday, September 24th. Okay. Please note that if you are not present on the chat when your name is called, you will be skipped, and then I'll place you at the end of the list so that you can have an opportunity to have a second chance to participate in the reading. Number 4, tarot serves as guidance, not fixed predictions. Your free will and choices ultimately shape your journey. Number 5, what you choose to do with the insights given for entertainment purposes only is always within your power, your responsibility, and your free will. The legal disclaimer is as follows. Please remember that readings should never replace professional, licensed, medical, financial, therapeutic, legal advice, or professional, licensed, medical, financial, therapeutic, legal help. My readings are for entertainment purposes only and are not replacements for getting licensed, professional, medical, financial, therapeutic, or legal advice. Okay. Please note that I will not be, I'm sorry, give me 1 second here. All right. Please note that I will not be answering personal questions. Now, let me explain. If you are interested in having that type of reading where you're asking me an open-ended question about a specific uh, question that you may have in mind, then join me on the super chat lives. Okay, and it'll say just as I just said on the thumbnail, it'll say, not the thumbnail, on the the heading or the title, it'll say super chat live. Okay, now those readings are not free. They do have a fee, but if you are interested in them, you're more than welcome to join those super chat lives where you ask and I answer. Okay. All right, so let's get started here and say hello to everyone who's here. Hello, Lovebug Blues. Welcome. Irene, welcome. Tarot with Tanvi, welcome. Purified Soul, welcome back. I had you here on Wednesday, but then I was like, where are you? No worries, I'll add you to the list again today. Autistic Tarot, hello. Oh, hello, Tan. Yes. Okay, great. Thank you so much. All right. So tarot with Tanvi. Please know that these are not questions. I'm not taking personal questions. I'm just giving an overall reading. And yeah, and Lovebug Blues is here. Welcome back. And Purified Soul said thank you. All right, awesome. Let me add all of you to the list. This is a new week, so sometimes, and just letting you know, sometimes I might do 2 weeks on the same topic, especially if I see a lot of you who are very much interested in it. So sometimes, normally it runs a week, but sometimes I do extend it to maybe a week and a half to 2 weeks. Okay, so just giving you a heads up on that. So always take a look at the title. So Lovebug Blues, welcome back. You're at number 1. Irene, you are number 2. Tarot with Tanvi, welcome. Okay, so as I said, Tarot with Tanvi, the messages that I'll be channeling are focusing on what your guides want you to know that may be potentially unfolding right now for you, okay? All right. After Tarot with Tanvi, we have Purified Soul. And it's funny, Purified Soul, because on Wednesday I kept saying Purified Love. I'm like, no, wait a minute. I still think, oh, and I even wrote Purified Love. Oh my gosh, Purified Soul. I think there's something coming through in regards to that. which is funny, but we'll see. Number 5, we have 10. All right, so 10, you're on the list. And Angel 101. Yes, Angel 101. You were here on Wednesday, which I want to say was yesterday. Yeah. But then when I called your name, you weren't here. So, of course, I'll add you. Angel 101. Okay. Now, I only have 2 more slots open here. Let me just write that. 2 more spaces. Because after this reading, for those of you who are interested in asking me a personal question that you want clarity on, I'll be doing a super chat right after this live. So this one is free, and of course, for those of you who would like to give a super thanks, super chat, super sticker, I'll add a little bit more time to your reading. But the next live that I'm going to be doing, we'll be doing a super chat live. So you ask and I answer. Okay. So let's see, only 2 more spaces open. All righty. All right, intuitive friends, welcome back. Thank you so much for your love, your loyalty, and of course, your support to the channel. I greatly appreciate it. All right. All right, intuitive friends, let's see what's coming through for Love Bug Blues. Welcome, my dear. Wait, I'm trying to see. Oh, here it is. I'm trying to. All right, let's ground our energy here. Just finished meditating. All right. So, by the way, for those of you who are hold on, give me 1 second. For those of you who are curious about what this is a singing bowl, root chakra singing bowl. Okay. So the hertz on this tone that you hear is 396 hertz. Okay, that's root chakra hertz and frequency. All right. All right, let's jump into your reading. Okay. Hold on, Love Bug Blues. All right, here we go. All right, Love Bug Blues, let's see what's coming through for you, my dear. All right, please remember, Love Bug Blues, that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. And let's see what's coming through. What is potentially unfolding right now at this moment in time? What is potentially unfolding? All right, so you have here miracle, making a difference. And what you have here that is potentially unfolding here for you, Love Bug Blues, is there may be something here, a desire, a wish, manifestation, something that you've been longing for a while, okay? Something you've been asking for, maybe support in a specific area of your life. Whatever that may be, I know this dragon, I don't know, I don't think it looks scary. It's not meant to, because this is supposed to be some type of blessing from the ethereal. So it's as if there may be here, what's unfolding for you here is the possibility and the opportunity to start seeing some type of improvement or some type of progress in whatever it is that you may be calling into your energy field. Okay. Only you know what that may be. So it may be something that you've been asking, wishing, hoping, and desiring for a long time, Or it may be something of an unexpected blessing or an unexpected positive news or something coming in your direction. But this something is beautiful. It's positive. It's a blessing. It's some type of positive news or positive sign, symbol, synchronicity, okay, or serendipitous event. Let's see what else is coming through for you. What could be potentially unfolding here, focusing on this miracle making a difference. And the energy that I'm getting here with making a difference is, again, I feel that there may be here a little bit of an opening here of or an opportunity here, or some type of progress. It's coming across as a progress or improvement. Something is going to make a difference here, but the something is going to come from the ethereal. Maybe, again, good fortune, a blessing, an opportunity, okay? All right, let's see what else is coming through for you. Okay, exactly what I said. And I said I was going to do this last time. Bing! I told you. There you go. Validation confirmation. I said this could be very much connected to something that you've been asking. So clarity as you wish. You may be getting some type of clarity, illumination, progress, or improvement in a specific area, situation, circumstance, or event, either that you may be encountering now or that may be coming up in the month of October. Okay, please take a look at your October readings, as those will be coming up shortly. So as soon as it comes up, see what comes through there and see how that may resonate as well. And also take a look at what you don't see coming, the unexpected messages as well. Again, more content for you guys to take a look at, especially with a lot of the astrological events and planetary shifts that are coming October, November, December, okay? All right, let's see what else is coming through for you, my dear. And you have here courage. Whatever this is, have the courage to allow yourself to pivot from your comfort zone, allow yourself to connect with your inner desire, your inner spark, your motivation, your inspiration, okay? Courage here, be careful or just be aware of situations where pride or ego may get in the way. So allow yourself to, again, if someone aims low, you aim high. All right. So courage is coming across as this beautiful energy of you really connecting with your strong sense of self. Okay. So really connecting with that fire, inspiration, spark. All right. If I were you, I would work with my sacral chakra. Since it's fire energy here, 417 hertz solfeggio frequency. That is a great can someone just write closed session? I see Mesa and Sky. Both of you are going to be added to the list. And I have now closed the session, okay? So if anybody could just write closed session in caps, I would greatly appreciate it. While I am finishing up Love Bug Blues's reading here, okay? So again, courage, careful with pride and ego, or prideful or egotistical people, okay? When I say be careful, just be in awareness of is really what that means, okay? But other than that, I see this beautiful energy of you getting out of your comfort zone and allowing yourself to step into your power and really reclaim your energy, reclaim your power. Clarity as you wish, stay present, the truth emerges, okay? So work with your root chakra and your sacral chakra. Both are going to be super important for you in whatever may be unfolding for you at this moment in time. All right. So root chakra is 396 hertz solfeggio frequency, and sacral chakra is 417 hertz solfeggio frequency. Okay. Both super important. One is to ground you, which is the root chakra, and the other one, the sacral chakra, is for you to really continue to stay connected with your passion, your inspiration, and your creativity. That being said, last but not least here, Lovebug Blues, let's see what mindset you need to have in order to continue this beautiful energy here. Or you could also take a look at the following message that I'm going to show you as a daily affirmation for yourself if you so choose to. You have, I am fearless. I mean, talk about validation, confirmation here. Exactly what I was saying. You reclaiming your power, you reclaiming your strong sense of self. There we go. Validation, confirmation. Thank you so much, Love Bug Blues, for stopping by, for your love, your loyalty, and your support. And I'll see you soon. Okay. Hopefully these messages have been insightful for you. All right. Up next, we have Irene. Irene is up next. But as I actually, let me write Irene here so we all. Okay, so first, let me write closed session. And then number 2, okay, so Irene is here. Okay, Irene, just hang on 1 second, my love. So as I place these cards back into their proper decks, for those of you who are new to the channel, welcome. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second-degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, take a look down below in the description box. All that is there. And if you're watching me live, all my credentials are in the chat box, in the chat list or in the chat box. Okay, so you can take a look at that. If you want to take part in these free readings, which, by the way, the list is closed already, but if you want to take part in these free readings, all you need to do is subscribe to the channel, turn on your notification bell and all notification alerts. Okay, and then stay tuned for new content or for when I go live. Of course, you will be getting notifications as soon as you get your notification. Though, make sure you jump straight into the chat list, because my free mini readings do fill up very, very quickly. Okay, so just giving you a heads up on that. That being said, up next we have Irene. But before I jump into Irene's reading, please note that these are 5-minute readings. If you would like to extend your reading, then feel free to do a super thanks, a super chat, or a super sticker. All right. And then that's going to give you more time for your reading. All right. All right. That being said, Irene, welcome back, Irene. Thank you so much for stopping by. As a reminder here, Irene, that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. And the only question that I am channeling today is what your guides want you to know in regards to what may be potentially unfolding here for you. Just remember, Irene, to take a look at your monthly October readings that will be coming up soon, as well as the messages focusing on what you don't see coming. Okay, the unexpected messages for the next 3 months, October, November, December. Okay, that being said, let's take a look here. Irene, what's coming through for you, what your guides want you to know in regards to what may potentially be unfolding here for you. And you have here effort, conquering your demons. Okay, this is a beautiful message here. This is all about you getting, number one, you getting out of your comfort zone. That's number one. So there may have been something here that you have either recently or in the past or recent past made a major shift and move that really, really connected with the part of you that had to overcome a situation, circumstance, event, or maybe hear some self-sabotaging thoughts or limited beliefs. So whatever this was may have taken some time for you to have put action behind it. But this could also be saying here that you may have already placed the action behind this. You made the effort to either find a solution or resolution. Conquering your demons is really conquering your fear, your self-sabotaging thoughts, your limited beliefs, your maybe uncertainty and apprehension in order to do something. So this is telling me that what's unfolding now is the after effects of either that decision or that move. So effort was made. And so because effort was made, there's more of this unfolding where you are reclaiming your power, where you are, and it's coming across, it's so interesting. It's coming across like that Queen of Wands energy. Okay. So you being connected to your passion, you being connected to your sensuality, your attraction, your radiance. Okay, you being very much connected to your leadership abilities, your ability to make decisions and follow through with them with a sense of confidence and with a sense of inner strength. So beautiful energy here that's unfolding here for you. Let's see what else is coming through. Now, there could be some residual things that you may still be tackling here from the past or recent past, okay? Because it's still showing a little bit, of that. But I'm getting here that you are interested because I'm also seeing clairvoyantly the Seven of Wands energy. And the Seven of Wands is you standing at a higher ground, you having a vantage point in whatever this is that you are conquering. Okay. So, whatever this is that you have made a decision or found a resolution or finding yourself, voicing your opinion, taking a stand, you have a bigger advantage than what you think. Okay. So, even if you may feel like there's a lot coming in your direction, you do have the upper hand in the situation. Okay, so that's very nice. That's really good. All right, let's see. You have here picture, and picture is, like I said, ding, 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 ding. Something connected here to the past or recent past. Okay, you may be at times, and it's normal where your mind or your emotions may create the sense of nostalgic memory or the sense of like wishing something in the past would have been different or reminiscing here about something. Okay, whatever this may be, it is time now for you to make new memories. And that is what's unfolding here for you. Make new memories. You're in a position right now at this moment in time where what is unfolding for you is your opportunity to continue to move forward with a sense of inner strength, confidence, to continue to take risks, to be and to embrace this go-getter energy and this confidence, but also to be aware of your intuition. Because remember that I said here that I was getting this message, Queen of Wands and Seven of Wands, both Wands energy, fire energy. But the Queen of Wands, if you know tarot, you know that the Queen of Wands has a black cat on the side in the traditional deck. And that black cat is symbolizing the Queen of Wands intuition that she uses with confidence and boldly allows her to step out of her comfort zone. Okay. So you have here door to personal healing and happiness. There you go. Healing still from the past or recent past, and that's normal. That's perfectly fine. Um, you know, the longer we are in a situation, circumstance, or event, the longer we need to heal. Okay. So, that is part of the process. But this is looking beautiful for you because you do have here happiness. Okay. Now, this white dove here and this beautiful rainbow in the in the background here is saying that there was a really, really tough road that you have been having to deal with or maybe dealt with in the past or recent past. And the white dove is moving towards the past or recent past. So there's this sense of calmness, inner peace, or at least here much more improvement in whatever the situation, circumstance, or event may have occurred here in the past or recent past, or that you're finding a resolution, taking a stance, and moving forward. Now, very interesting here because I talked about that I saw the Seven of Wands here. Remember that I said I'm seeing the Seven of Wands clairvoyantly. And the Seven of Wands, you have the number 34. 3 plus 4 is equal to 7. So again, giving me that fire, Okay, so there's a lot of fire here. Okay, so there's a lot of fire here. So the fire, 7 of Wands, that was what's coming here for you. So you're entering a time where now things are looking better. Things are looking brighter. Okay, you know, the thunderstorms are clearing up here. And that's the reason why that rainbow is coming through here in this scene. I'm also getting that your guides may be sending you sign, symbols, synchronicities, maybe with the number 7, maybe through feathers, maybe through rainbow, maybe through, I don't know, whatever you may ask your guides to show you as far as symbols. Okay, so I do feel here that your guides are saying to you, hey, listen, we're sending you some you know, symbols here for you. Look at that. That's what just flipped right now. You just saw me shuffle and exactly what I said at the top of the reading. There you go. I'm at peace. I was talking about that beautiful dove there. Okay, so the mantra or the daily affirmation that you should be saying to yourself when you feel you get caught in your head, okay, when you feel like you're getting a little bit caught up in some nostalgic memories or nostalgic feelings or melancholic emotions, say to yourself, I am at peace. Okay, that being said, there we go. Hopefully, these messages have been insightful for you here, Irene. And thank you so much for your love, loyalty, and your support. Don't forget to take a look at your October readings as well as the readings that are focusing on what you don't see coming. All right. That being said, thank you so much, and I'll see you soon. All right. As I am shuffling the cards back, and by the way, Irene, I'll read your comments in a minute because I see that you have messages there. I'm going to read that in a minute, but before I do want to mention Tarot with Tanvi. You are up next. Okay, so for those of you who are new to the channel, welcome. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second degree Reiki practitioner as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, take a look down below in the description box or in the chat. Okay, you're going to get more information about me. And yes, I do have credentials. They're all on my website, okay? In the links down below as well as in the chat. All right. That being said, if you're watching and you like what you're seeing and you're visiting and you're like, you know what, I want to be part of these free live readings. Well, listen, all you need to do is the following. Subscribe to the channel, turn on your notification bell and all notification alerts. And then when you receive a notification of when I am back on doing live readings, you are more than welcome to join. Just make sure you hurry up and get on that chat list, okay? So that's going to be important. Other than that, for those of you who are my current subscribers, welcome back. And let's see here. Irene. Oh, so we have Mesa. Hello, Mesa. Mesa, I'm adding you to the list here. Number 7, we have Mesa. And number 8, we have Sky. Hello, Sky. I'm adding you to the list. Hello, Mesa, and hello, Sky. Welcome back to the channel. All right. Please note, intuitive friends, if you are interested in extending your reading more than the 5-minute reading, feel free to share a super thanks, super chat, or super sticker. All right, let's see what Irene wrote. The last 4 years have been rough, especially in my love life. I have faith that I'm walking to the bed. Yeah, you are. It's definitely showing you that. I see 777 and other numbers, rainbows. Oh, okay. So there you go. That's what, yeah, that was coming through very, very strongly, that your guides are sending you some sense of like, signs in your direction to keep moving, confidently in whatever it is that you are choosing to place effort on. Yeah, very, very well done. Lately, I'm seeing 444 so much. All right, so 4 is about stability. Okay, like always, Alexa, on point. Thank you. Oh, you're very welcome, my dear. Thank you so much. Don't forget, Irene, to share my YouTube channel link with like-minded souls. All right, up next, we have Tavi. Tarot Tavi, if you're here, please come forward. And then I'm also going to write the list. So Tarot Tavi, After Tarot Tavi, and I'm going to write the list now so then like that you guys can see where you're at, intuitive friends. We have Purified Soul. After Purified Soul, we have Tan. After Tan, we have Angel 101, but I think Angel 101 said I gotta go. Okay, yeah. I just saw the okay, so we're gonna go straight to Mesa after 10. And after Mesa, we have Sky. Okay, so there we go. All right, so I don't think Tarot Tavi is here. I think Tarot Tavi had a specific question, so I think that was what that was. All right, so I'm gonna just put a question mark here, and Tarot Tanvi, I will call your name again towards the end of the reading. Up next, we have Purified Soul. Purified Soul, if you are here, please come forward. Let me know that you're here so that we can start on your reading. All right, Purified Soul, thank you so much for returning. I greatly appreciated. Welcome back. Purified Soul, let's jump into your reading and see what you need to know in regards to what may be potentially unfolding. Just a reminder here, Purified Soul, that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. Don't forget to take a look at the October readings once they come out. They're going to be coming out soon. But what is already available to all of you is the what you don't see coming, October, November, December, the unexpected messages. Okay, so that could be the unexpected twists and turns that you all need to know that may potentially be coming up. Okay, all right, let's take a look here, Purified Soul, what's coming through for you. You have bliss, cherishing the day. Wow, beautiful energy. Look at this. I'm going to show you here in a minute. This is a water dragon coming out of the water. And we have the mermaid here touching the water dragon. And this is a scene where the rider of the dragon, which is the mermaid, and the dragon are one. This is celebrating, being happy, being in a positive type of energy where maybe you feel like you are victorious in something, where again there may be here a connection here to something very familiar from the past or recent past, where it's creating some type of higher vibrational energy. Okay, maybe a dream has come true. Maybe there's some positivity, celebration, optimism here. But it is a card that is very much connected to optimism. It's connected to seeing the glass half full. It's about seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. All right. And what I'm also getting here is this amazing emotional fulfillment here. Okay. Being either emotionally satisfied with either what you're experiencing, what you're seeing, all right, or what may have occurred or what may be unfolding for you. Okay, so remember, this is what is potentially here unfolding for you. So that is what's coming through. So this is definitely happiness, joy, celebration. So very, very beautiful energy here. So continue to ride, interesting. It's coming across as you riding the wave, riding the wave of success, riding the wave of optimism, riding the wave of improvement or progress. All right, let's see what else is coming through for you. What else is potentially unfolding here for you, Purified Soul? All right, and we have here Addicted, unsound, breaking the cycle of addiction and healing, step forward. All right. So, what is allowing you to unfold into this beautiful, positive energy is you breaking free from your own mental limitations or from a pessimistic script that you may have in the past or recent past may have been stuck on. So if you were stuck in that repetitive, pessimistic, or not confident script, then that could be the reason why certain things weren't moving for you. But that is completely changed now. You've allowed yourself to break free from that mindset, from those perspectives, and from that type of energy. And so, as I always say, very good example here about where your mind goes, energy flows. What you perceive, your mind will believe. So, you broke the change, you broke the cycle of this. You were healing from it, or you're continually healing from this energy, and that's why you're seeing these improvements, because your guides are saying here, this just didn't come out of the blue. You've been putting work into something, you've been healing something, you've been noticing, you're waking up, you're more conscious about what's happening around you and how you have the energy and the power to shift that energy into, or alchemy, right? Change it into something else, transform it into something else. And that sense of transformation and alchemy is really paying off for you. Let's see what else is coming through. Yeah, you see this person is looking at the past or recent past. So, yep. And this dragon, water dragon, is looking at, or it's in the direction here of like flipping into what's upcoming. So again, whatever it is that you're doing, your mindset, working with your energy centers, listening to my long distance Reiki, daily affirmations, whatever it is, whatever you're doing, it's shifting everything for you, shifting your energy. Look at that, community. So what's unfolding here? There may be one of the following. There may be more people that you are connecting more with, like-minded souls. You could be more open to working as a team, or there are more people coming in your direction, whether it's clients, whether it's opportunities, whether it's, again, there could be people that are supporting you both in the 3D world as well as in the ethereal world. You may be connecting to like-minded souls. You may be finding your soul tribe. All right. This could also be you connecting more with other people, and your energy, not just what you're doing, but because your energy has shifted into a higher vibration, you may be attracting more people or more opportunities to your energy field. Okay. You may be even attracting resources and tools to help you continue in this beautiful, positive path, okay, that you're pivoting towards or maybe experiencing right now. That being said, let's take a look at the last and final card for you. What affirmation here may help you continue in this beautiful unfolding here? Let's take a look. Ooh, look at that. What flipped over all by its awesome self? By the way, you have two cards there. So the first card says, I am a winner. I can overcome any obstacle. Okay. And let me do my little ding, validation confirmation on what I was telling you before. As I said, you broke the cycle here on something. You shifted the energy, and by shifting the energy, you're now opening yourself to more opportunities and more optimism. Last but not least, there were two cards that popped up. I forgive others for their flaws. Okay. So you're forgiving yourself for the lack of clarity that you may have, the clarity that you may have lacked in the past or recent past. Maybe your lack of experience in something. Maybe you didn't know any better, but now that you know better, you are doing better. So congratulations on that. All right. That being said, purified soul, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and continue to subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much, my dear. I'll read anything that you may have written there in a moment. But first, I want to call up the next person, and that is Tan. Tan, you are up next. And for those of you who may be watching and are either new to the channel or you're visiting, welcome. If you would like to have an opportunity for free 5-minute mini readings, feel free to subscribe to my channel, turn on your notification bell and all notification alerts, as well as once I get on the live, you make sure you get on the chat right away so that you can, in a way, save your spot. Okay. My free 5-minute mini readings do fill up very, very quickly. Okay. So that being said, for those of you who are my current subscribers, thank you so much for your love, your loyalty, and your support. I thank you so much for your thumbs up. I greatly appreciate it. And I'm stretching back here. Sorry. And I'm going to jump to the next person on the list, which is Tan. So Tan, I'm going to write your name here and just let me know that you are ready. While I read Purify Souls messages here, I'm here. Yes. Am seeing progress in my project and I'm happy about it. Okay, yeah, that came through very clearly here about what's unfolding. I was really stuck. Yeah, that I was able to see with that card that came up talking about addictions and things from the past or recent past and going around in circles. Yeah, but now I'm trying my best to be positive. No, you're not trying, honey. Trying is a low frequency word. You are doing it. I am positive. I am embracing change. Yes. You're not trying, you're doing it. And I could see it by your reading. So very, very good here. It says I am being the best. I'm being best positive and embracing change in every area of my life. Yeah. Where your mind goes, energy flows. What you think about, you bring about. It's I know it's easier said than done, but if you really put in the work and the discipline, it'll happen. It'll take time, but it'll happen. The tides will turn. All right. So Tan, I don't see you here. No worries, Tan. I'm going to place you at the end of the list. Up next we have Mesa. Mesa, if you are here, come on down. All right, Mesa. Oh, I love the strawberry. All right, Mesa, welcome back. Thank you so much for stopping by. And thank you again for your love, your loyalty, and your support. By the way, Purified Soul, thank you so much for that validation confirmation. Okay. Greatly appreciated. Thank you for sharing that with us. Of course, as I always say, I have no idea what's going on in anybody's life, but as I always say, energy never lies. I'm only the messenger. So I'm happy that that was so accurate here. All right, intuitive friends, right now we are jumping to Mesa's reading. Welcome, Mesa. Long time no see. Haven't seen you in a while. Mesa, remember to watch the October readings once they come out. Okay, they haven't come out yet. I was working on that last night. I just got to make sure I got to put everything together. But it's coming up soon. But what is already available is the messages focusing on what you don't see coming, the unexpected messages. Now, if you're interested in those in that series, just look in the playlist under bonus messages. Okay, bonus messages. There you're going to find all the astrological signs. They're still rolling out, but the majority of them are there. Okay. That being said, Mesa, remember that these messages are for, entertainment purposes only. And let's jump straight into your reading. All right, Mesa. So I see Crystal here. Hi, Crystal. Well, I closed the session, but there are a couple of people that didn't show up. So I could squeeze you in, Crystal, okay? But you're the last person, because I want to jump into doing some you ask, I answer reading. So I'm going to be doing a super chat in a few minutes, okay? Right after I do this live, I'm going to jump right on and do the super chat. All right, intuitive friends. Mesa. Let's see. Ooh, Mesa. When I said Mesa, this jumped out at the same time. Look at that, Mesa. You have resilience. Resilience. Mesa, what is unfolding right now at this moment in time potentially is you kind of like rolling with the punches, you rolling with whatever it may be challenging right now that you may be experiencing. Okay. Resilience and finding your limits is that there could be some challenging situation, circumstance, or event. There may be some challenges here that are coming through, that you may be experiencing, or maybe a delay in something. You really want something to happen, maybe taking a little bit of time. Maybe you're feeling a little bit kind of like blah. I'm getting like a blah type of energy, a little bit of monotony here in some way, shape, or form. But guess what? This is saying what's unfolding here, whether that energy that I just channeled was in the past or recent past, or whether it may be something that you may be experiencing or maybe on the tail end of experiencing that. This is talking about that these challenges or delays are allowing you to connect with your fire energy within you, your ability to rise like the phoenix and to still power through. So persistence, perseverance, moving past challenges, because for whatever reason here, there may be a lesson involved in something here that you may be experiencing right now. So a lesson that you needed to learn, something that you are realizing, something that you are figuring out as you're going through, or if you have gone through that already. Okay, so either you're going through it now or you went through this already. It was you finding your core fire. Okay. So finding your limits and pushing past them. So resilience here is unfolding for you. There may be something, a situation, circumstance, or an event that you may have felt you were either out in the cold, or you were, you felt a sense of loss in something. All right. And whatever this may have been, or whether this may be, is something that is very near and dear to your heart, which is why that heart chakra is activated. Okay. So this is a beautiful message of pushing forward, of perseverance, of resilience, of seeing that, yes, challenges may slow something down, but your resilience and perseverance is what's going to push you towards that finish line, okay, or that goal. So keep pushing forward and allow yourself to connect with your inner fire. All right, let's see what else is coming through here for you, Mesa. After Mesa, we have Sky. So Sky, you are up next. Look at that. You have clarity and as you wish. Stay present. Truth emerges. Whatever the situation, circumstance, or event, Mesa, may be connected to, it may be connected to either something or someone may have said or done something that may have felt, number one, it may have hurt your emotions or your feelings, or you may have felt like they left you out in the cold. Okay, like they abandoned or they disconnected from you in some way, shape, or form. But what this is saying, especially if there was some type of gossip, lies, rumors, or something that was said that was not true. So what's unfolding here is your ability to keep calm, cool, and collected and push through those challenges, that gossip, the lies, the unfairness of something here. Okay. So stay present is all about staying grounded. So if I were you, work with your root chakra to make sure that you still stay very much grounded, and also work with your crown chakra, 963 hertz, to help you to still connect with the clarity with your higher self. Okay, because there's something here coming across as like, you may be able to download messages, like see something or get this aha type of energy running through your crown chakra. Okay, so there could be a sudden awareness in something. But yeah, resilience and perseverance is what's unfolding here for you, as well as inner peace. You have here the person holding the coin, which is a mixture of an energy between the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands energy. So the Queen of Pentacles is about stability. Like I said, work with that root chakra, 396 hertz of audio frequency. You need to stay grounded so you can continue to remain very clear-minded and clear-focused, okay? And working with your crown chakra. Now, with that stability here with this Queen of Pentacles, I'm getting there is a sense of being practical. So, your ability to be sensible and practical is unfolding here, so that you can stay grounded and you can stay present, and then you could also still continue to connect with your inner peace. Now, using your intuition or leaning into your intuition is going to be super important. Okay, so as you are centering or grounding yourself, okay, with the root chakra, 396 hertz, and you are working with the crown chakra, 963 hertz of audio frequency, as you work with those two energies, you are grounded and then getting some type of clarity and illumination that may be coming, like I said, spontaneously in your mind, like an epiphany or a clarity or illumination. That being said, Mesa, let's jump to the mantra here, or the daily affirmation that could help you here continue to expand in this unfolding. And it says, I am in control of my emotions. And that makes sense, because I told you here that had a lot to do with your heart chakra here. Okay, so keep your emotions in control. And how do you do that? By making sure you are grounded, and by making sure that you have the clarity of your mind in order to be able to listen and trust your intuition. Okay, so I am in control of my emotions. Mesa, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and continue to subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much, Mesa, for stopping by. And up next we have Sky. Sky, you're up next. After Sky we have Crystal. Okay, so before I jump into Sky's reading, for those of you who are watching, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. If this is your first time to my channel, welcome. I hope that you are enjoying the messages that you are watching. And guess what? You too can be part of these messages as well. Okay, you can also be on this list. It's easy. All you need to do is turn on your first of all is subscribe to the channel, then turn on your notification bell and all notification alerts, so whenever I come to do a free reading, a free mini reading, you are notified. Okay, and just a reminder, if and when any of you want to extend your reading, just make sure that you tap that super thanks, super chat, or super sticker. And once you do that, I will extend and open up your reading, giving you more clarity and more depth. That being said, for those of you who are my subscribers, current subscribers, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for your love, your loyalty, and your support. I greatly appreciate it. Remember, intuitive friends, the October readings are coming out soon. So keep, your eyes open to that. Always connect to that community post, okay? That community post is going to give you the up to the minute news connected to the channel, okay? That being said, I also have the readings that are already available for you. Is what you don't see coming, the unexpected messages, okay? So the unexpected messages, or what you don't see coming in the next 3 months. That's already on the playlist under the bonus messages. So that's giving you a little bit of what's coming up potentially October, November, December, that's going to surprise you, or that you're really not going to see it coming in your direction. Okay. So very, very good reading. And I also gave you a little bit of some astrological events as well as planetary shifts connected to that, those predictions, those potential predictions here for October, November, December. Okay. That being said, now we're jumping straight into Sky. Mesa said, thank you so much, love. You're very welcome. Thank you for stopping by. All right, Sky. Welcome back, Sky. Thank you so much for joining. I hope that these messages resonate for you. Please remember, Sky, that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. I want to say I had someone, is this, well, I don't know. Are you new to the channel? Because I had someone named Sky High. I think that's a whole different person. But if you are new, Sky, let us know so that we can give you a nice warm welcome. Other than that, Sky, let's jump into your reading for entertainment purposes only. Let's see what's coming through. Oh, you're new. Perfect. Well, someone has like Sky High as their name. So there you go. Well, thank you so much for stopping by. Let's see what your message is. You have legacy. Okay. Legacy, persistence. What is unfolding here for you? Legacy is coming across that you may be doing things right now at this moment in time, or maybe you've been doing something for quite some time and setting your stability or creating some sense of security. This could be in your career, this could be the finances, this could be very much connected to you, or this could be also connected to family. So inheritance, maybe family business, maybe you have entrepreneurs in your in your family, where there's, and again, it could be just someone who really just has their own business, or because that's how legacy, or it could be someone, something passed on from generation to generation. And there could be here a skill set or a talent that may have been passed from generation to generation. If not parents, it could be maybe even further back. Okay. But it's like this skill or this talent. For example, and again, this is just an example, but I just want to give you kind of like how I'm seeing this clairvoyantly. It's as if, and again, let's pretend that my great grandfather was a really good person with agriculture, right? He had his own business in agriculture. And maybe, my mother or my father didn't get into the business, but I have this fascination with the environment, with trees, with the outdoors, with the ecosystem. And maybe the job, the career, or whatever I may be passionate about could be connected to agriculture. Maybe not directly, but it's connected in some way, shape, or form. So that's the energy I'm getting here in regards to legacy. So it could be something very individual to you, or it could be something very much connected to a lineage or someone from your past or recent past in your family, that there's a certain skill or talent. Another good example is like Drew Barrymore. Like, her family has a legacy of being in Hollywood, right? Of being actors and actresses. So she has a lineage, even though her career happens to be in acting and now, doing that, but she has a long career I mean, I'm sorry, she has a long legacy connected to her, like her grandfather, her great grandfather, and so forth. So that's kind of like what I'm getting here with you. There could be here a passion or a love or a skill or a talent that you just have a natural knack for, and you don't understand, well, why am I so good at that specific thing? It just comes very naturally to me, right? And again, it could be very much connected to maybe this being something you may have done maybe in past lives as well. All right. But yeah, legacy and persistent, whatever it is, you're going to be able to fine tune the skill, talent, or I don't know if this is a project, a business venture, but there's the more you work at it, the more you put focus on it, the more you add consistency and persistence to whatever this is, the more you're going to gain from it at some point. So take a look at the untapped potential here. There may be something you may be holding back, and this is saying, no, you really need to push yourself forward, because you could even leave a legacy. I mean, you could be the person that starts off the family into like this new vision, generations from now is how this is coming through. All right, let's see what else is coming through. It could also be that too. You could be completely veering way off also. Maybe your family has a legacy of doing something and you're like completely jumping off into another sector, but you could be starting a legacy in years to come here. All right, let's see what else is coming through for you. What may your untapped potential be here? I have blowing kisses. This is beautiful. Unconditional love, making sure that you are pouring into yourself. That's number one. And that you are allowing yourself to be open with the support. Okay. Allowing yourself to be open to the support that either you may be getting with friends, family, or loved ones. Also here, a beautiful exchange. What you're giving is what you're receiving, and this is coming across as being high vibrational. Okay, so whatever it is that you may be planning, focusing on, maybe a project that you're doing right now, stay positive with it. Okay, the more you give energy to something here, to an untapped potential, to a skill or a talent that you already possess, the more you'll be receiving from that specific thing in the near future. So you may not see it now, but it may be coming. I'm also getting here to ensure that, especially in areas of love, okay, especially in areas of love, romantic love, connections, partnerships, that you are aware of people following through, following up. So if you have a partner or if you don't, I don't know. But making sure that what someone says, they actually follow up with words, okay? Because there's this energy here kind of coming up to my awareness of ensuring that you're not the type of person who's always giving in a connection or in a relationship, and the other person is just taking. As unfortunate as it may be, sometimes givers do attract takers. So, they attract takers, they attract, narcissists, love bombers, people that tend to pry on the generous love and unconditional love that you may have and possess. So be aware of how someone is pouring into you. Okay, be aware on how they are showing their unconditional support. Okay, if someone is flaky, off and on, they come and go, you're confused, that's not someone who's being persistent. So that is someone who may be using a manipulation tactic here just to keep you stringing you along. Okay, so just be aware of that. All right, so affection given is the affection returned. So again, there is that clarity that's coming through. Okay, this could be also unfolding. There could be here a connection that you may be already in, or a connection that may be unfolding right now, where that is going to be important for you to keep in awareness of. Okay, because there's something here about getting so caught up emotionally that you forget and you just end up pouring way too much to someone who may not be as giving in return. Okay, Sky. All right, let's see what else is unfolding here for you, Sky. By the way, after Sky, we have Crystal. You have reconciliation here. Okay, listen carefully. Like I said, if there was a breakup, separation, or divorce with someone who had those traits that I just, channel, be very, very cautious. This person may be very persistent in coming back because they have an emotional connection with you, and you may have an emotional connection to that person. So if you have experienced a breakup, separation, or divorce recently or in the past or recent past, that may be something here for you to just be in awareness with. This is also talking about patterns. So take a look at the ways that your relationships in the past or recent past have broken up. Why have they broken up? And making sure that you are not attracting that energy once again. So one way for you to ensure that you're not attracting that energy once again into your energy field is making sure that you've reconciled with yourself the things that you need to reconcile yourself from. You need to do the healing. You need to be really aware. Well, what are the mistakes that I may have done? Yes, this person may have done all these other things, but how did I contribute to that breakup, separation, or divorce? What am I doing that's contributing to this pattern of me attracting people who have the lack of consistency, or that are not following through, or that whatever that may be. Okay, so again, this is coming through. I do want to mention this because this is something that's coming through now, even though this is just like what's unfolding. I want to say November 9th through November 29th, Mercury is going to go in retrograde. Okay, so this is important because this may be connected to someone here from your past. Okay, so November 9th through November 29th, Mercury is going to be in retrograde. And what that means is that Mercury is going to go against its natural flow or rotation. Usually when that happens, it brings tension, it brings misunderstandings. There's a tendency for more miscommunication or lack of clarity in the mind. Okay, especially with communication. All right, feeling a little bit triggered. It's also a time where usually people from the past or recent past, especially if you are the type of person who is super giving, loving, you have an unconditional heart, you're just a really good person, that people who are narcissistic, love bombers, takers, people that really didn't deserve you in the past or recent past may be coming back around, and they may become very persistent in wanting to talk to you or speak to you again or connect with you or see you or whatever it is. So just be in awareness of that potential manipulation. Look what just popped up over here that may be coming up. Now, even though I'm saying Mercury in retrograde is happening November 9th through the 29th. So it's starting in Sagittarius season and it's ending in Scorpio season. Usually we feel the energy of that retrograde 2 weeks before. So that could be placing you in October. Okay, so there may be something maybe mid to late October that could be coming up, as well as 2 weeks after November 29th, which could place you maybe here the first 2 weeks of December. Okay, so just have that awareness. What you have here as your mantra or your daily affirmation is I am unstoppable. Make sure that you remember that you have the confidence, you have the power to shift and change and create the healthy boundaries that are needed in order for you to move forward. Unstoppable means you are very much connecting or that you should remember to always connect with your confidence, okay, with your inner strength. All right. And yeah, that's all that I have here for you. Okay, Sky. Hopefully, Sky, these messages have been insightful. Don't forget about those messages that came through. They're coming more a little bit later, November-ish, or it could be, end mid-October through. So mid-October through mid-December. Okay, so just want to say that to you. Sky said, thank you so much. I appreciate it a lot. It resonates so well. Wonderful. Thank you so much, Sky, for that beautiful message. I'm happy that this has resonated. Just keep an eye out for that, okay? Just make sure that you don't fall back into a pattern of you being too much of a giver, okay? You seem like a very sweet person, by the way, with that blowing kisses. So yeah, there's a natural innocence about you, a very nice, a sweetness about you, kindness there. All right. All right. You said I'm learning. Yes. Okay. That's why you have I am unstoppable. Okay. Because that's the energy you need to really embrace. You need to believe that you are unstoppable. You need to believe that those healthy boundaries that you set, it's not your fault if someone else feels uncomfortable. It's not, that has nothing to do with you. You are setting your boundaries because you have to protect yourself in a way where you're not overgiving to people or to situations or to circumstances. Okay, Sky, listen, I hope that you come back later, not later, but whatever, whenever I do another free reading or whenever I do the supers, so that you can participate in that and even get more clarity on other messages that you may be interested in getting. Okay, that being said, Sky, thank you so much for your love, your loyalty, and your support. Up next, our last and final subscriber that we have here is Crystal. All right, Crystal, if you're here, come on down. Wait, Crystal, how do I? Okay, I was Crystal. All right. Thank you again. I'll be back whenever I can. Awesome. Don't forget to remain subscribed to the channel. And Sky, share my YouTube channel link with like-minded souls. Up next, we have Crystal. Crystal, if you're here, come on down. After Crystal, I will call the people that missed the reading the first time around, okay? So Crystal, if you are here, come on down. All right. 10, if you are here, come on down. Tarot Tanvi, if you're here, now is the time. All right, intuitive friends, it seems that those subscribers have missed their opportunity right now at this moment in time. But no worries, if you missed it now, you can catch me later tonight, because I will be back on doing live 3-minute readings, 5-minute readings. All right. I'm going to switch things over around here. And for those of you who are interested in You Ask and I Answer, where you are going to be able to ask me a personal question and I will channel the messages for you, feel free to join me in a few minutes on that super chat live. Of course, that's not going to be free, but if you're interested, feel free to join. That being said, thank you, intuitive friends. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.